So here comes the Benfica team, and you'll notice numbered in the 4-3-3 formation. Coluna, the captain, a wonderful old player. The two men to watch, the two dangers, obviously number 9, the towering Torres, and number 10, Eusebio. There's Eusebio. Number 9 is Torres. They've stripped now down to the all blue strip, and we're sure that Sadler's going to go back to help folks handle Torres, but all eyes will be on number 6, Nobby Stiles, surely. Well, let's hope he doesn't have trouble during the game. The man who's played 3 times against Eusebio and beat them on each occasion. Brian Kidd, 19 years of age today, a year ago, completely unknown. I've never known such tension in Wembley Stadium before. This is a tremendous, emotional occasion. Number 11 is Aston. These are the vital, nervous moments. Sadler, Aston. A free kick has been given for a foul on Aston. They've got 11 men back. Done to Charlton. Brennan and the flags up offside against Kidd. And Manchester United have decided that Fouts can look after Torres himself, and Nobby Stiles, of course, is shadowing Eusebio. So at the moment, Sadler is buzzing in midfield. Fouts doing well to beat Torres, but fouling him. Pushed him in the back. Prevented him jumping. Now this is where it could be dangerous. Coluna, the old fox, could ship this one forward. This is his 50th European Cup game. And so we watch now for Torres to rise to it and maybe head it down for Eusebio. Up goes Torres. Charlton, Preren, Dunn moving down the left wing, but Charlton. Best in the game for the first time. And listen to the crowd. And Best stripped from behind. Oh, and a little trouble between Best and Cruz. Preren with the free kick. Sadler, almost a repeat of his Real Madrid goal. Stiles and Eusebio on him. Stiles waving his arms around and say, why didn't someone help me? It was a good throw by Eusebio. So many intelligent players on this pitch tonight. Coluna. He's looking round for a spot of help. And he finds it in Adolfo, number 2. And he's fouled after the ball had gone, so it's a free kick to Benfica. Number 6, Grasa, going to take it. Again, you watch out for Torres, who's on the far side of the penalty area. He's well away from Torres. Jose Augusto was the man who nearly got to it. Number 3, Umberto. Now then, Torres to Eusebio. thought offside. The flag is up from the linesman on the far side. Free kick to Benfica. 5 minutes gone, no score. Jacinto to the number 8, Jose Augusto. Used to be an out-and-out wingman, now a midfield player. Now a chance for Best. He's got Kidd up with him, Aston making ground on the left. Trying to reach Brennan. Grassa, Eusebio, and Sadler coming back to help deal with the master. Play up front as a striker or come back to reinforce the defence. Kidd. Has Aston got the speed? He's got Best, Charlton, Crerand. And brilliantly Augusto to it.
If they keep this up, then they're bound to score.
Offside then, or no, rather a push by Crerand as he went up to the ball. Coluna, he can change pace so rapidly. That fella's an old man, so's Bo Fouts, by footballing standards anyway. Now Best. And it's a foul. Oh, a nasty one by Cruz. This is not what we expected. But the Cruz was a member of the World Cup team. And the crowd don't like that sort of stuff. Crerand with the free kick. 11 men back in defence. It was Torres who moved it away. Fouts. And spot of pushing by Kidd. Free kick for Benfica. They only drew 1-1 against Glentoran in Belfast, a last-minute penalty, and then were held no score at home and only got through because away goals counted double. Styles, the darling of this Wembley crowd. Ooh, Charlton nearly caught that one, but it doesn't matter. It was a foul. And Kidd being told off for retaliating to Umberto. And away comes Eusebio. And Adolfo has gone down injured. Cruz to Torres. Oh, that was a bad one. Coluna. Under the ball is Grassa. To Jose Augusto. Eusebio is in the old inside left position. Manchester United have all come back to cover in defence. Eusebio. Styles there with him. That won't do. Adolfo is injured, but very unlike Eusebio, that is. The man who's the top goal scorer in Europe this season with 42 goals to his credit. He's got 36 goals in 38 European Cup matches. Incredible record. Scoring goals in this class of football is mighty difficult. Or Crerand, 10 minutes gone, no score. Styles breaking.
Well, already the pattern's beginning to show itself, with Portugal playing tight football and Manchester United trying to use the longer ball on the break.
That is how Coluna finding Jose Augusto. Coluna will try and slow it down to his pace. Best will try and speed it up. 2 men back to shadow him. Kaluna coming back to join them. Well taken by Grasa. It's Torres. Grasa moving forward. It's to Eusebio. This could be dangerous for Manchester United. Oh, great shot! He's hit the bar. This man can manufacture a chance out of nothing. And even the Stretford end rises to that brilliant effort by Eusebio. Remember, in a qualifying match for the '62 World Cup, he came here as almost an unknown and hit the woodwork about 3 times. Charlton to Crerand, who allowed to find room for himself. Crerand jogs along at the same old pace, but very rarely puts a pass wrong. There's Crerand. So that was the one for Best to run into. Best is going to be penalised for that, running into the goalkeeper. I think referees are assuming that the forward should recognise when it's going to be the goalkeeper's ball and should shear off, keep away, otherwise people can get badly injured. Good ball by Styles to Aston. Aston's drawn another man, Kidd moving into the middle. Brilliant one, Best. And Kaluna getting it clear now, Crerand. Aston having a good match so far, this boy. He's often criticised by the Manchester fans. Dunn. And Kaluna again. Number 11, Aston. It goes Kidd. And oh, Sadler! The chance came to David Sadler then. Brennan to Best. Benfica defence not relishing pressure. Away goes Kaluna. Simuesh.
And Aston is making the best raids on the left wing without any question.
Big cheers every time Eusebio's beaten by Styles. That's done. By Jacinto. So, quarter of an hour gone, and an interesting match, but no goals. We've had 2 very near things, one at each end. This is Grasa, signed by Benfica up to the World Cup. Now Torres, he can play this to Eusebio. He's a bit slow then, so he finds Grasa. Grasa, he was signed after the World Cup from Setúbal. Charlton. Aston. Crerand. To Kidd, Best in the middle with, to Sadler rather, and Crerand. Crerand appealing he was pushed off the ball then. Torres looks an ungainly fellow, but he's terribly dangerous in the air. Umberto. Coluna. Cruz. And a free kick to Manchester United. Styles. Creran. United wisely feeding Aston. It's taking two men to look after young John Aston. This fellow, Adolfo, he just can't cope with him. Augusto. Torres to Eusebio. Simuesh. See how Benfica pushed the ball around. Use the short pass nearly all the time. Don't worry if they don't make a lot of ground. That was a real suicide pass for Grasa from Jose Augusto. Creran's spotted it, finding Aston, in now to Charlton. Best in the middle of the field, coming close to Charlton. There's Best now just on his left. And Dunner's broken. This is Dunn. Now Best. No, brought down by number 3 Umberto. Number 4 Creran with the free kick. Charlton, what was a nasty swerver. And Charlton backing into Eusebio, but the referee spotted that Eusebio was holding Charlton. Right on the spot, this referee, Mr. Lobello. Number 11. Aston. Number 2. Brennan now to Best. Best is found again, and number 3 Umberto is going to be booked. Well, let's please the Strickland in, but I wonder whether Best isn't asking for a bit of trouble. Just running into trouble, trying to beat the extra man. Creran, Best, just not in the right stride. United keeping the pressure on Benfica. Number 8. Jose Augusto. Torres just on his left. There's Torres, behind him Coluna. And the referee penalising Torres then. But from the free kick it's Creran. Coluna finding Jose Augusto. Torres on the left. I've been lulled into the idea that this slow motion stuff from Benfica is ineffectual. Jose Augusto. And the free kick against Sadler. 33 years of age. Here he is. Fine tackle by Jacinto. Torres. Benfica, when they get the bit between the teeth, they really go at it. This is Coluna. Back to Grasa. Number 5, Cruz, has gone onto the left wing. This is Cruz. Eusebio. The ball comes to his like a flash. Best is on the left wing. Number 7, Best. Now Aston, a great ball to Aston. Kidd in the middle. Good move, and what a good game young John Aston's playing. Craren. Well, I've heard the Old Trafford crowd give Aston some stick in my time, and now they're chanting Johnny Aston, Johnny Aston. Simoes. Torres pushed in the back by Fouts. Now Eusebio, I think, maybe going to have a crack at goal. Colonna. Well, whoever got in the way of that one knew about it. But they all look all right.
Well, the defences are playing very well. Both teams are sending back as many men as they can to screen off attacks.
That was screening off an attack rather too roughly. Free kick to Benfica with 20 minutes to go before half-time. No goals. This is Grasa. Now Colonna. Manchester United resisting the temptation to come out and challenge in this dangerous situation. The man's taken out of the defence there, could be fatal. Now, Best and Kidd has broken on the right. Aston making ground on the left. This is Kidd onside, well onside. Charlton coming up at a tremendous pace. Fouled by Aston, pushing Adolfo. And Craren against finds Best. Craren is on the right wing. Oh, Aston, he's got taken it up for Kidd. Charlton with the corner. Torres has come back to reinforce the defence because Bill Fouts has moved up. Goal kick. Finding Kidd. Oh, a great ball to Sadler, must score! Oh, Sadler, what a miss! Oh, David Sadler. Let's give the goalkeeper credit. He started to move out, and Sadler made the mistake of shooting hurriedly. Matt Busby must be wondering whether that wasn't an important one, went away. Jimmy Murphy on his right. Free kick to Benfica. Jacinto going to take the free kick. Eusebio right on the spot. Charlton, a great ball to Craren. Tony Dunn. Kidd roaming around well, playing like a veteran, not like a man who's only had one season in the game. What a great ball to Craren. And Craren penalised with just a quarter of an hour left, no goals. 6 Benfica players, 7 United players are left from that 5-1 sensation. A number of times that Umberto has had to come and help Adolfo with Aston. Sadler to Best. Linesman is flagging that number 5 Cruz came in at best. All his studs showing. And the applause for Eusebio being the sportsman that he always is. Preren finding Styles. Kaluna seems to bob up everywhere. He's getting through tremendous work. Eusebio started to move. Brennan, who spotted him. Better. Kaluna. He's no age to be hurrying things. Alex is doing, well, I was going to say he's doing very well against Torres in the air, but the referee has given a free kick. Now, how's Eusebio going to play this one? Oh, a fine effort teed up with Jacinto. That boxed us all. Now then, a great chance for a break by Brennan. Best has gone up with him. Here's Charlton. Kick going down the middle. And Eusebio. Eusebio, foul by Styles. Preren. Again that long one, finding out the Benfica defence. Best throw to Benfica. Hey, how many steps was that? Now the rule about goalkeepers dribbling and rolling the ball, they can dribble the ball, but when they pick it up, they can only take 4 steps when they carry it, and then they must get rid of it. But they can dribble the ball. Oh, what a fine ball! Like Preren. It's an uncanny passer of the ball. Kaluna. Eusebio screening the ball from Styles, finding now Jose Augusto. Umberto. Simoes waiting for the back pass. And Simoes. Good tackle by Charlton and Aston there to help. Simoes paid the penalty of taking on the extra man. Better. Jacinto now through to Jose Augusto. Kaluna waiting on the left wing. It's Cruz with it. Minutes to go before half-time. Tactical planning and battling going on in midfield. And I think the crowd would like some goal-mouth incidents, or rather more goal-mouth incidents. And the referee has penalised Bill Fowkes. A decision which does not meet with Nobby Styles' approval. And you see Eusebio always the man to calm things down. So here comes the Freddie Truman run of Eusebio. Oh, that's you want to see that one. How on earth can you hit a ball as low as that, right through a defensive wall? Jose Augusto. Eusebio. And a foul by Eusebio. And, oh, Nobby. I think Nobby went there in a bit of temper and then tried to check himself. It's Crerand who's hurt. And Eusebio is trying to quiet people down, but Eusebio was fouled twice, and then I think he went in very strongly at Crerand, and that lit the fuse. Here he comes on your marks, gets set, and here he comes. Now that was very similar the last time he played a short one. I think they give signals to each other. When he crouches low and hangs his arms low, that means he's not going to have a shot at goal. We'll wait to see for the next free kick. Number 5, Fouts. Jacinto to Cruz. You can't afford careless passes like that in defence. Number 3, Dunn. Now Aston. Aston, the man who caused so much trouble early on in the match. It's another good ball. And Simoish. Offside. Kid was offside. The flag went up. The referee rightly waving play on with Benfica in possession. Torres. And you notice Fouts comes everywhere with him. And Jacinto. Close to him on his right is Jose Augusto. And Eusebio getting booed by the crowd. That's a change. Stiles bringing him down. And Stiles saying he just falls every time we go and tackle him. Torres has got to the far side of the penalty area. Bill Fouts close to him. That's Torres number 9. Well, if Bill Fouts can't get up to them, he's doing the right thing. He's with him all the time, stopping Torres being really lethal in the air. Kaluna. Oh, and he was hurt there. Yes, it was a hard but fair tackle with Sadler. And the game goes on. Kaluna is hurt. This is Stiles. Stiles now to Brennan. Charlton. Fouts to Dunn. About 2 minutes left, about 3 minutes of injury time. Kaluna hobbling about rather painfully, and David Sadler sportingly going to see how he is. Torres. And both players going in with their feet up. Free kick to Benfica because Brennan did it first, then did it again when Kaluna came in. A dangerous play. Crerand. Charlton, beautiful running then, and Sadler taking up position well. Oh, Eusebio. This is really Eusebio versus Styles. Styles calling his comrades back. Torres in the middle. The referee is saying play on. The crowd cheering that decision. Done. Best. This was brought down this time by Adolfo. There's no reason for that, because actually Best, if anything, had lost the ball when he had his legs whipped from under him. 45 minutes are up. This is injury time now. That's a good, smart clearance to Simoes. Kaluna seems, there he is, right in the centre of the screen. He seems to run off the effects of his injury. Kid. Free kick to Benfica. It looks very much now like goalless first half. Has done. And Best is fouled by Umberto. See, but he just can't get his body past them. It's a good one from Charlton. Sadler, with Umberto there. A Kid to Best. Oh, there seemed to be a bit of hesitation then in the Benfica defence. The half-time any second now. In fact, it is half-time now. Where the crowd chanting their favourites at the moment. Kaluna, I'm happy to say, is out again, and he looks as if he's had the bandage taken off his knee. Kaluna just going to come into the picture on the right, I think, as Benfica, there's Kaluna, the Benfica captain, number 7, as Benfica start the second half. No score. Now Best. Best to take the free kick. Jose Augusto. Well, that was a good shoulder charge by Creren. Aston. Well, he's doing what he did in the first half. That's the beauty. Well, Aston caused a lot of trouble in the first half with that sort of run and centre. Then they stopped giving him the ball, but Johnny Aston has shown that he's got the beating of Adolfo. Now done. Charlton. Aston. Oh, it was a nasty one. Almost crept in between the goalkeeper and the post. The goalkeeper, Enrique, expected him to pull it back as a centre. It's good thinking by Aston. The thing is that to win these matches, you must do the unexpected. Torres. So this one, Simoes. Now the referee has given a free kick for a foul on Creren. Sadler. Best is in the middle, and there's Best. To his Enrique. Well, that seemed to be an awful lot of 4 steps to me. But Best was being pushed all the time by number 3, Umberto. Then it's a free kick. Now Best. Benfica, who played in 4 previous finals, winning 2 and losing 2. Crerand, who's showing no ill effects from the bad knock he got in the first half. Brennan. Charlton coming close, wanting the close ball, always a bad one. Then Charlton still carried on. He wanted Torres out of it. Charlton, a good ball to Dunn. Now what Aston will do to this Adolfo? First he's got to face Grata. Fantastic running. Oh, without a doubt, Aston is the man of the match for Manchester United. And Simoes. This is very dangerous play by Benfica. So then, in the end, they're forced into making a hurried clearance. Grasa to Simoes. Kaluna. Eusebio for the first time in the second half. And Styles made certain that Eusebio didn't run onto the return pass. 5 minutes gone, no score in the second half. A push into Kidd's back, free kick, and that was quickly taken and brilliantly taken by Sadler. That got Cruz in a terrible tizzy because behind him was Kidd, who had a clear run for goal then. So another free kick. Noticeable that Eusebio is lying deeper in the second half, perhaps deciding to keep a wee bit further away from Styles. Now, I don't know what was going through that mind of Matt Busby, and sitting on Matt Busby's left is John Aston, who's the father of Manchester United's number 11. Well, a mighty proud man he must be tonight. His best, Charlton on his left, and Crerand breaking on the right. Broken a wee bit quicker, United would have got through. He's done. He's got Brennan there with him. There's Brennan, Fawkes, and everybody now except Stepney in Benfica's half. Number 10, Sadler. Crerand to Sadler. Charlton running everywhere, but always with a purpose. Charlton can get that one, I think. Crerand. Just bounced at the psychological moment. Just bounced a wee bit too high for him. It was a good bit of play by United. Seen absolutely nothing of Benfica in the second half, except as a side under heavy pressure at the back. Now here's Best. Oh, that goalkeeper coming out of his goal with almost no confidence at all in the rest of his defenders. United have got Benfica on the run now. Sadler, Charlton, a goal! He scored! Charlton has scored! 8 minutes of the second half gone, and that could be the goal that Walter Winterbottom said could stop the flood. Bobby Charlton's first in the European Cup this season.
This has been very good. Manchester United have been opening it up extremely well, and now they're in the lead. So here we go for a real resounding win for the United.
So now Benfica cannot stay back in defence and bide their time as they have been doing. Best offside. No, it's no goal, Georgie. Now Benfica have got to come out. And this, I think, is what United will love. Foul by Fawkes on Torres. Rasa to take the free kick. Oh, stepped in for one terrible split second. Frightened us all. There's up. Number 5 is Cruz. Foul by Cruz on Kidd. Oh, it's 2 against 1 if they play it quickly. And the crowd know this, the buzzing, the banners are out. Now then, Jose Acosto. Torres, Eusebio in the middle. And so too is Fawkes. And now. Well, they're not going to be moved. But it's a free kick for Benfica. Cruz going to take it. Aston. Oh, what a game he's had, the best. And Sadler breaking. This is Sadler. He's got Creren on his right. Oh, there were enough United players around then. Well, Benfica playing now like a team in trouble. Number 5 is Cruz. And what has now become an anthem of all the England teams when the Saints go marching in. Number 2, Adolfo, has had a dreadful match against Aston. There he is. Styles still directing operation in defence. Charlton coming back to hope. Although Manchester United keep coming back to pack in defence, they break so quickly. And Simoes. And Sadler bringing it clear. Best finding space for himself now. Creren tearing up on the right wing. Creren's free on the right. Oh, a ball to Creren, and it would have been a certain second one. Here's Coluna, best after him. Jose Augusto finding Simoes. Torres and Eusebio in the middle. Play on. That was a jump by Simoes. Kidd offside. Quite often players will just do a dive, throw themselves when they're tackled to try and kid the referee, but they can't kid those fans. I know that goal has brought out the sparkling Benfica now. They're really tearing at it. Torres. Well played by Jacinto, but he's penalised. Charlton to Brennan. Now to Creren with the Benfica defence looking dangerously square. Now Aston. Well, he's taken Adolfo on all night and beaten him. Creren. Styles. Oh, he's running for the return from Best. And he was offside. So he just gives Best a bit of his tongue. Play went on because Benfica in possession. Now it's Eusebio. A corner. If it goes. But it won't. Manchester United really bubbling now.
ominously.
So only a half an hour to go. 1-0. Manchester United lead. No effort by United to go back on defence. That's nothing like their natural game. They're pressurising Benfica all the time. Charlton with the corner. It's still in play. Best. Ooh, that was almost a cheeky one. That's the second time, though, we've seen Enrique read what the wingman was going to do. And this is Coluna. That was meant for Eusebio. Eusebio's not been in the game at all in this second half. That Busby must really have pulled United up by their bootlaces. Eusebio. Grass had moved for the return pass. Up to Coluna. And a chance now for Kid to break. He's got Best with him. Charlton coming up in support. Charlton, great general to Aston. Now Craren moves around so well with Charlton. Charlton, can he get it on the right foot? Goal kick. Crowd are really lapping it up. Now the United defence formed up. Fawkes goes into the tackle on Torres, but Styles is there, sweeping at the back. Fine tackle by Craren. Manning Charlton. Benfica playing much brighter now, but they've allowed Manchester United to run into their sizzling best, and that spells danger for any club. The goalkeeper did well to get that under pressure from Kidd. It's Best with the corner. Craren. Well, that's the sort of shot that is always worth a try. Augusto, back to Eusebio. Remember the one in the first half when there was nothing on, and he hit the ball and it rattled the crossbar. Noticeable now that Augusto has forsaken his midfield role. He's trying to go up as a forward. That's leaving Benfica weaker at the back. And with 20 minutes gone, United 1 up, are playing on that, and here's Aston again. But the first time Aston has done the wrong thing.
Portuguese teams seem to be rather slow now, Benfica, in getting to the ball. The inspiration seems to be going out of them, and United mustn't make a mistake.
Graça. Torres. Zidane covering the middle. United are not showing a chink in their armour. Coluna. Manchester United never draw back. They're going through all the time, and that's why they're getting those rebounds. Playing superbly now. Eusebio. Torres. And they could do with him in the middle. Benfica had a very good 5 minutes or so after the game, after the goal Charlton scored. but now the morale seems to be sinking. They're beginning to realise that United are giving nothing away at the back, and Benfica cannot open up the gaps. They're now beginning to make mistakes. Coluna to Grasa. Simoes. Torres, and again it's done. He spots the danger almost before it comes. Now Kidd, he's got to take an awful lot on himself at the moment. Creran piling up to get into the penalty area. That was a silly foul to give, because Kidd had nobody there to help him. So he's all right again. So now we get the free kick teed up at Charlton. Now, number 4 is Creran. Torres is back as a fullback. Charlton. And that one ran away from Kidd. So away comes Cruz. Simoes has gone onto the left wing. Manchester United falling back, willing to surrender space in midfield. They're quite happy to draw Benfica on. That weakens the lines of communication. Back to Simoes. Coluna read that well. Torres. Oh, now they've left Jose Augusto unmarked. Torres. And again, Tony down the saviour. Cruz. Well, it's good that every now and then Benfica should remind United the danger they still pack. 20 minutes left. Oh, Jose Augusto just appealing to his colleagues. Where were you all?
Well, Bobby Charlton is giving a captain's display here. He's always back in defence, and he's always running up in the forward line. What an inspiration he's been to his own team.
And Charlton there again, just when he's needed. Charlton, Creran close to him as always. Charlton signalling that he was not prepared to take any risks, to play a ball to players who are marked. Now Adolfo forward to Grasa. Everything is being played at Torres now. There's another one. Simoes. And it's a great advantage these continentals have. It's so much easier to win their championship when they have fewer outstanding teams than it is for English clubs. Now Coluna to Cruz. Bobby Charlton calling his men back. The more those high ones to Torres fail, the more disheartened Benfica are going to get. And here's Aston once again, and again he's beaten Adolfo. Well, I shouldn't imagine he'll get barracked at Old Trafford again for a long, long time after his display tonight. Best. Oh, this is real Best wizardry. And surely, oh, what a save by Enrique from Sadler. But how wide open the Benfica defence was. The fans will talk about that for a long, long time. This corner. Brennan available if he wants to use a short one. No. Enrique playing well. Ball's got to go out of the... Well, it should have had to go out of the penalty area if the referee gave a free kick, which he signalled. Styles inevitably there. Cruz. Well, Bill Fox beating Torres in the air now. Oh, Bill Fox has probably gained 3 or 4 inches since Bobby Charlton scored. Colonna, Eusebio! Now then, that should serve as a very great warning to Manchester United. The Stretford end has decided the best thing to do is attack, attack, attack. I think we can safely leave the tactics in the hands of Bobby Charlton. McCraren to Best. Charlton is free. There is number 9. Now Colonna. Eusebio close to him. This is Eusebio taking over. Colonna gone forward. Simwish. And up goes Eusebio, but Naby Star's there all the time.
He's stopping back to prevent him from getting a running and shot.
So a quarter of an hour to go then. And Best turn into that one, was caught by Colonna. Let's hope he's right. But you see, Best is playing with his stockings rolled down. These fellas will play without shin pads, so the slightest crack on the shins is terribly painful. Cruz into Jose Augusto. Samoish now moved on to the right. Eusebio to Colonna. Two skippers opposing each other. That's a good ball to Torres. He's not getting up to them well against foul. Cruz to Jose Augusto. Now two of the Benfica players now beginning to look a wee bit leg weary. They've thrown an awful lot in the last 10 minutes or so, and I think it's telling on them. Shea Brennan and now it's Creren. Styles have made ground to get that pass. Now Sadler to Charlton, and Styles has gone right up into the attack. The wave of Manchester players, and Charlton brought down just an inch or two outside that penalty area. Charlton, Torres going back to reinforce the defence. I think Charlton was hurt a little when he was brought down. He had a bit of the wind knocked out of him. So what a wonderful player he is. What a wonderful captain he's making. This is Simwish. Torres getting it back to Jose Augusto, who's dropped back into midfield now with Grasa going forward. Colonna. Now, Simwish, it's in play, yes, Simwish. Oh, he's taken it too far. Benfica or Sporting Club Portugal. Umberto. Oh, they're taking terrible risks in defence. Well, Styles hasn't got much height, but he gets them in the air. Jose Augusto. Torres, now to Grasa. Jose Augusto. Torres, and a chance. It's equalizer by Grasa. Grasa, 34 minutes gone. So 11 minutes from the end. Grasa has equalised. Grasa, the man whom Benfica have to thank for turning off the electricity in their bath when that dreadful accident happened a couple of years back, has now saved them in this European Cup final. It's one each, and oh, the chips are going to be down now the next 11 minutes. Extra time and the teams are level after 90 minutes. Big question now is going to be which of these two teams has got that wee bit extra in reserve. Styles now with stockings rolled down beginning to show us. Charlton to Craren. With handball not given because United were in possession, they had the advantage. Oh, Best, a beautiful pass to Craren. And that was a foul by Cruz. He went right through over the ball on Craren. Free kick. Craren. Best. Ooh.
And now Manchester United must put on the pressure themselves to win this game. And I noticed that Benfica are falling back much more to tighten up the game now.
And now Eusebio. And the crowd really behind United now. They feel they can do a wee bit to help. And it's Cruz. Benfica coming forward at United. Up now to Coluna. Eusebio up in the penalty area. Number 5, Cruz. Torres has now gone up into the box. Now, Aston. 8 minutes to go. Throw to Manchester United, 1 goal each. No, it's Cruz getting it clear. Now, how quickly can Benfica break? That's Eusebio is starting to go through. Has he got the speed to be done? Tony Down has done such a fine job in this Manchester defence. Styles. Number 4, Jacinto. Eusebio and Torres in the middle. This is Simoes. Simoes dribbled that ball into a difficult situation. And Styles knew he had him covered all the time. And Eusebio. He chipped this in for Torres or play it back. Back to Adolfo. Now Jose Augusto still keeping in midfield with Grasa up front. Number 5 is Cruz and Coluna running like a youngster, this fella. Torres, and the first time we have seen the towering Torres, the 6'4" Torres, really use his height. That's the sort of header we've been fearing all evening. Craren. Well, it was a disappointing first half, but the second half has really buzzed. Now Sattler finding Kidd. Craren inside him. Best in the centre forward position. Well, I can only think that Enrique must have called, but it looked pretty dangerous from here. Jacinto. Now, just 5 minutes then as Eusebio is beaten by Dunn. Now it's Brennan. Now Craren. number 5 now. Number 5, Cruz, sometimes taking abominable risks in defence as he tries to dribble his way out. Eusebio. Torres. Eusebio. Oh, this could spell danger. And good goalkeeping by Stepney. Coming out as he did, a few yards, narrowing the angle, but that shows the sort of dangerous player Eusebio can be when he gets the bit between his teeth.
Well, getting the equaliser has given this Benfica team new reserves of energy. They really are playing well now.
I think that Graça is the man injured. Anyway, let's get on with the game. It's the Graça or Simoes. Oh, he's all right. He's on his feet. The United fans want their team to make progress, but it's done now. Up to Eusebio. To Torres. And Coluna. What energy this man is showing. Graça. Matt Busby now looking terribly worried. I'm sure he must have thought that the moment had come when, at long last, this coveted trophy was going to Manchester. Still, there's still one each, and there's still time, and his best to Crerand, who's filling this space on the right so often and so well. Now Charlton. Oh, and the Benfica players knew all about that lethal right boot. Simoes. Benfica unmarked in the middle. This is Eusebio. Oh, what a save by Stepney. And what a sportsman Eusebio, when he could have won that match, to applaud Stepney like that. What a breakaway, what a shot, what a save. Now Coluna. Well, I think we'll take back all our grumbles of the first half. Now Eusebio. And Graça running very badly. He's got a bit of cramp, I think. He's the man that went down a few minutes ago. Eusebio. Oh, that wasn't far away. What a match this is turning out to be. There's Graça, the man who's in trouble with cramp. Crerand. Oh, two men going for that and both messing it up, and it's Charlton. Now can Bobby pull it out at the last minute? Aston. It was almost a cheeky one that deserved to come off, but it didn't. Minute left. Oh! Simoes, what a mistake, it's best! Oh, and Johnny Aston flings himself on the floor, so too does Sadler. This is now fantastic stuff. You can say that both teams should and could have won it in the last 3 minutes. Now done for Manchester United. And this second half has been the sort of match that we were all looking forward to, the sort of match that we expected. Fouts to Eusebio. The linesman half-heartedly flagging for a foul, which is given. The man taking the free kick is Jacinto. Up goes Torres. And the whistle goes for the end of 90 minutes. And Bobby Charlton, who's played so magnificently, tremendous general. Well, he remembers the extra time in the World Cup final. And so, as we start extra time, Charlton scored for Manchester United 53 minutes, Graça for Benfica 11 minutes from the end, and we now are going to the first period of 15 minutes. The second time in the history of the European Cup that there has been extra time. Torres. Prayer and Manchester United again trying to use this long one. Kidd doing the worrying there. Almost getting the corner. There is Charlton, got his stockings rolled down. And there he is. So a lot of players have. Aston. Benfica keeping Grasser, number 6 up front. There's Aston. 30,000 great fans. I shouldn't imagine that anyone would want to run about overmuch now there's extra time. Sensible players were with those who conserve their energy. Mistake that led him through, but he took his chance magnificently, and Manchester United are in the lead again. Eusebio screaming at his defence, which was really caught with its trousers down. Now Kaluna. Now can Benfica raise their game a second time? It's a tremendous thing to ask of them. Charlton to Aston. Oh, and he's got the legs of Adolfo. And a corner. Crowd really giving Benfica the stick now. They get right behind Manchester United. And we say, no, it's a goal! Goal by Kidd. Let's have a look at Kidd getting up to that one from behind the goal, and the second attempt, but it counts. So 2 goals in 2 minutes. It looks as if they're going to tear Wembley apart tonight. What a fantastic turnaround. It looks as if the long journey of Manchester United is over. 3 goals to 1 they lead. Jacinto, up goes Torres, but is he Belfast is now 10 feet tall against him. Aston, and the defence hesitates. He's got Best completely free on the right. This is Best. Kidd in the middle. And hit the bar. No, you won't believe it, only 5 minutes of extra time have gone. 3-1, Manchester United in the lead. Grasser. This is Suez. Manchester United turning on their heat now as they did at the opening of the second half. Styles. Number 4. And how do you like to play for Benfica in face of a crowd like this? And look at Kaluna. And Brilliant tackle by, of all people, Best. Eusebio with the corner for Benfica. Now Aston, he's got Kidd in the middle with him. He's got just inside Crerand. And Charlton loops up on Crerand's right. And the spirit seems to have gone out of Benfica now. Their tackles are weak. Undoubtedly, the Manchester United fans are out-shouting and out-singing the England fans of the World Cup final. See if we can read this one. It looks like a shot. Sugerencias. All that one spun away from Coluna. The number 3, Umberto. Jacinto. Torres. Well, the crowd have really decided that victory is theirs, haven't they? Charlton to Kidd. Best, Charlton in the middle, so too is Aston. Charlton! Another! He's got another! 9 minutes gone! And he began the move, and there's the Charlton shot on our remote camera. Brilliant effort. Oh, what football this is by United. Walter Winterbottom said if United got one goal, they could well run riot, and they're running riot now. This takes me back to that wondrous night in Lisbon 2 years ago, when it was 5-1. And look at Aston. They'll christen him Sir Ivor after that burst of speed. And that's how long's gone in extra time. 3 goals United have got in this extra time. Best. That's the man who started the rot with the goal in the first minute. And the chant now is Busby, Busby, Busby. Sugerencias. Charlton. This majestic footballer. Crerand.
Well, I think Manchester United decided now to play the ball around. I think they know they've got this game well won, but then they'll make the occasional break just to try to get another goal. Here comes Best, who really turned the game with his magnificent goal in this extra time.
And look at Charlton saying, come on. With another 20 minutes to play, get on with it. Crerand to Charlton. Oh, it could have grown another inch. Linesman is flagging for a foul on Torres. Playing now, knowing that they've had it. This is Coluna. Coluna to Jose Augusto. Cruz. Torres. Charlton really shouting at him for that careless one. Jose Augusto, and see Bill Fox now just towering above Torres. 2 minutes from half-time. Cruz with a throw for Benfica. Torres again. And the United players all over the place. They've got this match so much wrapped up now. The referee surely has given that hand, yes. And who's hurt? Is it done? Get over. Nice, but the referee says play on without him. And they'll probably play this ball out of play. Jackie Croft is telling him to put it out. Nobby Stiles says, I've never done that in my life. Offside against Kidd. Well, what a fantastic season it is for Manchester. Manchester City into Europe as the First Division champions. Manchester United into Europe as the European champions. Torres, Eusebio, and brilliantly taken by Stepney. And who crashed with him. It's Tony Dunn again. 15 minutes are up, and the referee's blown his whistle, whether for half-time or whether for attention to Dunn, I wouldn't know. And the crowd rising to Eusebio for staying there. Well, Matt Busby, he probably allowed himself a smile now. He's gone on the feet with Johnny Aston. Matt Busby looking to his right. Bobby Charlton and Stiles. Bobby Charlton and Stiles. So Wembley, 15 minutes from the end, and Manchester United have hit the jackpot. A storming performance, 4-1 the lead. And Benfica look like a team now that are saying, okay, we'll try and give an exhibition in the next 15 minutes. We know we can't beat you. Brilliant football by United. Torres. Nobby Stiles playing as if it's the first minute and the score sheet blank. Now Craren up to Best. Best who started the rut, snapping up that mistake and scoring a great goal. Scorers for Manchester United, Charlton, Best, Kidd and Charlton. Grasser. Happy birthday, of course, to Brian Kidd, who's 19, and what a birthday present. The European Cup winners medal. And there he is, Brian Kidd. Scored the goal that broke the back of Benfica, because when they were 3-1 down, they'd no chance. Aston. Adolfo limping so badly now, he must be a tired, dispirited man. Suesh. Well, what would you do if you were 4-1 down and only about 12 minutes to go? Coluna. Luna now to number 5, Cruz. Suez. I think the Manchester fans have gone through a complete gambit of every chant, every song in their repertoire. Oh, look at this goalkeeper against Aston. Oh, what a terrible bit of goalkeeping. That was real panic, and anyway, it's a free kick, a foul by Enrique, the goalkeeper, on Aston. He's all right. Best. Best playing his second game at Wembley. At the time was for Wales against England. Comes Cruz. Graça moved onto the left wing. Jose Augusto. Coluna. Now Eusebio. Oh, another good story for his tackle. Oh, there's been so much good football, so much to remember in this match. Charlton looking a wee bit tired. Remember, he's got to play 3 internationals in the next 10 days. Torres. Well, 10 minutes before the end of this match. Charlton to Best. Kidd waiting in the middle, Charlton making ground. And offside against Kidd. Manchester United, of course, can afford now to put on the exhibition stuff. Jose Augusto to Graça. Graça to Eusebio. Graça, but Dunn has played so well. Eusebio. Some now will be running around Wembley with the cup. Well, let's hope only the players do. Eusebio. Benfica have obviously conceded defeat. Now just wanting to put on an exhibition. Jacinto. Now Charlton, 8 minutes to go. Kidd. Oh, some beautiful stuff. Now Brennan to Kidd. Now Craren. Wilkett. I think a man who will feel really emotional, this man coming to the tackle, Craren. His former club Celtic won the European Cup last season, the first British team to do it, and now Pat Craren, number 4, sees the second place for the second British club. Other than that, he takes over from his old teammates. Now Styles to Craren. Nobby determined to get one himself. Brennan for Charlton. And the free kick comes to Benfica. He knows he's just a few minutes away from glory. You know what a wingding I'm sure there's going to be up there in Manchester. Really now, it's just the players playing out time, showing us their individual skills as we listen to this tremendous concert from the fans. Kaluna. And Torres getting that one. Seagosto. And Perrin. Remember, Manchester United, 3 times they've got to the semi-final. 3 times they've failed within sight of the final. And 5 minutes now they are from winning the European Cup. The first English team to take part in the competition, the first English team to win it. But after 11 long years.
Well, the game's petering out now. Undoubtedly the fitness, determination, and what we see in the best of English type of football has won tonight's match. And I think Benfica realise that the game's over for them.
So now, what remains is this emotional atmosphere. Number 10 is Eusebio. To Grassa, the man who paused this extra time. Eusebio. Oh! What a great player he is when out of nothing he can suddenly hit one like that. There's one little lady told me outside before the match that I'll be sorry to see Eusebio on the losing side, but I wish he played for United. Charlton playing almost as a fullback now. And Kidd is offside. Cruz. Well, the crowd now don't want to see any more of this. They just want to see the presentation of the cup. Now it's Grassa and Starr laying it in the end as if his very life depended on it. Certainly the European Cup could be presented to no greater player than Bobby Charlton and go to a club managed by no greater manager than Matt Busby. Eusebio fouled, obstructed, indirect free kick. And that's how long there is to the very end. And Benfica only need 3 goals to make a draw of it. It's going to be teed up for a real whiz-bang from Eusebio. Oh, that didn't work. And here's Adolfo, who's had a terrible drubbing from Aston. Now, Best. Mr. Claren. Everyone looking at Mr. Concerto Lobello, hoping he'd turn into Mr. Concerto Lobello and just blow that whistle. Full marks to Benfica. Coming forward right at the very end, but they know, as we all know, that this is all over. And Jose Augusto to Simwesh. One minute left. Oh, is there one? No, some of the crowd are on the pitch already. A United fan. Oh, he's slipped 2 tackles. Tremendous. Not him, but another fellow has been captured. Well, let's hope they all keep off the pitch, because 100,000 people want to pay tribute to a great team, Manchester United, and they won't have the opportunity if the crowd invade the pitch. Cruz, 30 seconds from the end. To Eusebio. Mr. Labello looking at that watch, and Eusebio bringing up the sparkle right in the last 30 seconds. And Nobby Stiles sportingly applauds the way Eusebio sent it the wrong way. With only a seconds left, both linesmen have given the signal that it's all over. We don't even look at Georgie Best, we look at the referee. Bobby Johnson, and where is the man everyone thinks of? Matt Busby. And a tremendous moment for this great man. And Wolfgang is applauding him as he comes out on the pitch. Everybody wants to shout now. Well done, Bobby Johnson. Well done, Manchester United. There must be 100,000 Manchester United fans, and I see even the Benfica fans are standing up and waving their flags at this great team.